Hello and welcome to another episode of Africa, the Motherland. My name is Djaji and today we're going to be talking about Botswana. Now, Botswana was originally known as Bechuanaland. However, this name was changed at independence to Botswana, which means the land of the Tswana. The Tswana being the largest ethnic group in Botswana. Botswana is a landlocked country which is bordered by South Africa to its south, Namibia to the west, Zimbabwe to the east, and Zambia to the north. Now, Botswana has a small population of about 2 million people, and the country is very sparsely populated. About 10% of its citizens live in the capital, Gaborone, and most of the country's population is concentrated in the eastern part of the country. Now, a reason for this is that the Kalahari Desert covers about 70% of the country's area. The terrain of Botswana is mostly flat and undulating. Now, Botswana is also the world's largest producer of diamonds. However, the country has also been hit hard by HIV and AIDS, with about 300,000 people living with AIDS as of 2013. Now, moving on to the flag of Botswana. The flag of Botswana is blue with a horizontal white edged black stripe in the center. The blue symbolizes water in the form of rain, while the black and white bands represent racial harmony. Now, moving on to the government of Botswana. Botswana is considered to be a very stable country in Africa. It is also considered to be the least corrupt country in Africa. Now, Botswana is a parliamentary republic that still uses its pre-independence constitution of 1960. However, this constitution has been amended several times over the years. The chief of state and head of government is the president, and the current president is Seretse Khama Ian Khama, who has been president since the 1st of April 2008. It is worthy of note that Ian Khama is the son of Botswana's first president. Candidates for the National Assembly state on the ballot paper which candidate they support for president, and the president is subsequently elected by members of the National Assembly following general elections. Candidates must be nominated by at least 1,000 votes and be at least 30 years of age. Until 1974, the president of Botswana had to be an elected MP. The cabinet is appointed by the president. Now, Botswana has a unicameral parliamentary system which consists of the National Assembly, which has 63 seats. Now, the House of Chiefs is an advisory body to the National Assembly, and it consists of about 35 members. Now, Botswana has witnessed more than 4 decades of uninterrupted civilian leadership, which has brought about progressive social policies and significant capital investment. Tourism as well forms a large part of Botswana's economy, and I'm sure a lot of people will be familiar with its wildlife. In order to become a citizen of Botswana, at least one of your parents must be a citizen of Botswana, or you can become a citizen via naturalization after living in Botswana for 10 years. Now, a person from Botswana is known as Motswana singular and Botswana for plural. The ethnic groups in Botswana include Tswana, which is also found in South Africa, and they form about 79% of the population. Now, as I said earlier, the name Botswana means land of the Tswana being the largest ethnic group in Botswana. The Kalanga form 11% and Basarwa forms 3%. Now, during colonialism, the Europeans used to refer to people within that area of Botswana as Bushmen, and cattle rearing is seen as a source of status and wealth for the Tswana people, and they have a beautiful culture of dance, rhythmic chants, and drumming with beads on their feet. So it's very rhythmic, very lively, and very enchanting as well. Moving on to the economics of Botswana. Botswana has maintained one of the world's highest economic growth rates since it gained independence. Diamond mining has fueled much of the country's expansion, as it currently accounts for 1/4 of GDP. Tourism is seen as a secondary earner of foreign exchange, and many Botswanans engage in subsistence farming and cattle raising. Now, while Botswana, as I said earlier, has seen a lot of economic growth, it is worthy of note that there is a direct correlation between global economic trends and Botswana's economy. Because relying on a commodity such as diamond, this is a luxury commodity. So when business is good and there's a lot of money being made, more people will buy diamonds. But when times are tough, fewer people will buy diamonds, and that affects directly Botswana's economy. Now, like I said earlier, Botswana has a lot of wildlife and consists of deltas, deserts, grasslands, and savannas, which are inhabited by blue wildebeest, antelopes, and other mammals and birds. The Chobe National Park has the world's largest concentration of African elephants. There are also a large number of Zimbabweans in Botswana due to the current economic situation in Zimbabwe. Now, Botswana, like I said, is a very stable African country, which ranks highly in terms of anti-corruption, good human rights record, and civilian rule for a number of years. It is a great tourist destination because it has a very rich and vibrant cultures, friendly people, and great wildlife and scenery. I think Botswana certainly is a country that I fell in love with doing research about it. I fell in love with the culture and the people, and I'll leave links in the description for some videos showing Botswana's culture and for you to do further reading. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like. If you're new around here, why not click subscribe? My name is Djaji and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.